All right, my name is Joseph Patterson, and this is my critique video for COMM 130 for BYU Idaho. I'm here with my beautiful wife, who will be having our baby boy here in a couple weeks. And we're going to go through the proper way to critique our projects for Communications 130. So we will get started here. Let me start our timer. We'll jump right into it. So first off is going to be our 30-second initial evaluation.
Okay. I really like, it's a very clean lines. It's very easy, not distracting, like very easy to look at. I like that you've used different shading to kind of draw your eye to the important pieces in the flyer, such as date and title. Let's see.
Okay, so that was the first 30 seconds. So the next thing we'll jump into is the reactions part of it. So this will be just initial, thoughts and feelings about, what you feel is successful about it, what you would change, just kind of general impressions and reactions.
Let's see. Like I said before, it's very clean. I like the line that it is very clean. If it was on a board with a lot of other like really colorful and busy things, it might not draw your attention as much though, because it is very straight, I guess. In that sense, let's see, the picture. I like okay. It's not like super inviting, I guess. They're kind of seem standoffish or something.
Okay.
Let's see. The general layout looks nice. Can't remember what I'm supposed to say where. I like that your initial, so you see the important information initially, it's what your eye is drawn to, and then you have the other information readily available and easy to see, but it's not distracting. It doesn't like take away from the initial grab of attention, I guess.
So speaking to the picture, so what would you change? What would you change about the picture? I mean, if I stayed with this one, would you change the cropping? Is it clean enough as far as that? Would you change it altogether?
I like that it goes the full length, I think, because it keeps everything in line. Everything's very clean, and I think if you change that, it would be almost distracting.
Okay.
And it's fine. It's not like it doesn't seem fun. Maybe they're just too strong.
Okay. So a little too rigid as far as the picture.
You want it to be professional, but you still want it to seem inviting, I guess, maybe.
Okay. So the next thing that we'll talk about is the message. So the purpose of this flyer, just to let you know, the audience for it is either recent graduates from college or those who are soon going to graduate.
Okay.
And more specifically, those who are looking for more of a business or leadership roles. So how do you feel it speaks to that purpose and that message? What do you think works well as far as that?
It definitely has a very professional feel, which I think is good. It leads it, because they're going to want to be looking for something. Like if they're getting out of college, they're kind of done with like the party stage. They want something very serious, very professional. So I like that. It looks very clean and professional. As for your audience, I think you have graduate really big at the top, so it automatically holds to that group. I think it's very prevalent to who your audience is in the sense of the size of your font and the location of it. Let's see. Try to say it. Talks about, in your book using color or whatever, and even this assignment's black and white, so it doesn't really pertain as much to it, but I think some use of color could be powerful to draw you to the things you want them to look at or whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't wash it out as much. But I actually really like that your text, your box text, is not like white. So you have like a gray and then you have a lighter gray. I don't, for some reason, my eyes like, or I don't know if it's just me, I don't like reading on white paper.
Okay. So you do like
I
the
like
gray,
the shading, yeah.
the shading on the background.
Even though I like the difference in the color, but I like that there's still a light color behind the text.
Okay. So, thank you for that. So we'll talk about, next we'll talk about critiquing the design specific to some of these elements. So I've given her the 10 questions here. So you can either ask those to me directly, or we can talk about some of the specific ones if you want to. If there, you can look down through those and see if there's ones that jump out at you.
Okay. Well, the one that we talked about was white space. I think you did a good job with, because you have a decent amount of information really in this middle section, but it doesn't look crowded or overwhelming because of your use of white space. You separated the text in a way that it doesn't feel overwhelming. I like that you kind of separated your date and your time and your place, like spaced it out a little bit, gave it a little space in between so it doesn't seem like it all runs together. And your picture, since it's such a big focal point, I actually like, I don't know if it's considered white space, but it's not super busy.
Okay.
Like you've got like the stuff on the side. It's fairly, yeah, it's fairly calm. It doesn't have a lot of distracting elements. Typography wise, looks like you only use the 2 different fonts. We talked about maybe the Graduate is maybe not the perfect font. It's fine. It looks almost stretched out weird or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Too much spacing between the letters.
Maybe. I like that it fills the box, but it's, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if I love the font, I guess.
Okay. Sounds good. So that was the final critique section. So that was our 6.5 minutes. So thank you, Kiri, for helping me with that. She's given me some great things to think about, and along with the other critiques that I've done. So I look forward to being able to work through these processes and learn how to communicate more efficiently. Thank you.